to another Tuesday Tales. I'm Miss Lynn, and today I'm going to read you a story called Kidnapping Santa. I bet you all know that Santa Claus lives in the North Pole, right? Well, Santa's village is situated in a little valley called the Ho-Ho Valley. He lives here year-round with all the elves making toys that he delivers once a year. That valley is a happy and safe place for Santa. Next to Ho-Ho Valley, there stands a tall, icy mountain. There, at the tip-top of the mountain, is a cave where one elf lives. This elf was different than all the ones that lived in Ho-Ho Valley. You see, he hated making toys. He hated caroling. He hated Christmas. He even hated hot chocolate and peppermints. One December, this elf named Humbug decided that he needed to stop Christmas. If he could make all the children in the world hate Santa, this would take away the magic of Christmas and Santa would disappear. Poof! When Santa is in Ho-Ho Valley, all the elves protect him. But one night a year, Santa loads up his sleigh and leaves the safety of the North Pole. That was Humbug's one and only chance. So he came up with an evil plan to kidnap Santa Claus. On Christmas Eve, Santa loaded up his sleigh with all the presents. He hooked up 8 reindeer and climbed into the crowded sleigh. Now Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen, on Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, all. And up rose the sleigh into the sky. Before the sleigh got too far, though, a rope lassoed around Santa. It tightened around his waist and yanked him right out of the sleigh into a big snow pile on Humbug's mountain. He pulled Santa deep into his cave, laughing all the way. Bah ha ha ha. Humbug, Santa cried. Let me go. I have to deliver all the toys to the children. What do you think will happen, Nicholas, if you don't deliver all the toys this year? Well, that's crazy. The children need the toys to believe in me. If they don't believe in me, I will disappear. You don't want that, Humbug. But I do, Humbug laughed and left Santa tied deep in his cave alone to spend the night. Meanwhile, Santa's sleigh was speeding along and arriving quickly at its first stop since the reindeer knew the way. But without Santa, who would deliver all the presents down the chimney? Just when it seemed Christmas was doomed, 4 little elves peeked out from behind Santa's bench. These 4 elves were called Nutter, Peter, Kilter, and Whisk. They were some of Santa's favorite assistants, and they'd helped him out in years past. This Christmas, they had snuck on board the sleigh, hoping that Santa would need them. When they peeked out from underneath the bench to surprise him, though, he was gone. Whoa! Cried Whisk, and the reindeer landed under his command. Where's Santa? Questioned Kilter. What are we going to do? Asked Whisk. We must go back to the North Pole and find Santa, said Nutter. No, cried Peter. If we go back there, we will not have enough time to get the toys to all the children before morning, and that would upset Santa more than anything. What if someone evil kidnapped Santa? Kilter cried. Why would anyone want to do that? Nutter asked, in disbelief, shaking his head. To make the children unhappy so they stop believing in him. We have to deliver the gifts, said Kilter. So they climbed back into the sleigh, started up the reindeer, and took off into the night sky to deliver all the presents from Santa. The problem was that they normally only helped Santa deliver the toys. Santa always told them what to do, knowing the children well enough to know that was on their Christmas list. So, of course, the 4 little elves made some pretty big mistakes. Maybe Brown wanted a doll for Christmas, but when she awoke the next morning, she had a drum instead. What was she going to do with a drum? Little Charlie Smith wanted a pair of rubber boots to keep his feet dry when he played outside. But on Christmas morning, he found a craft box under the tree for him with beads, yarn, glue, and glitter inside. Santa had gone a little crazy, the children thought. Back in his cave early on Christmas morning, Humbug skipped into the area where he had hidden Santa. The children should be waking up soon to find that Santa hadn't visited anyone, whether they were on the naughty or nice list. He wanted to be there when the children stopped believing and Santa disappeared. "The children are waking up soon," Humbug cried. "They are waking up to find their stockings empty. Bah ha ha. They will realize that Christmas is a horrible holiday and stop believing in dear old Santa. Your magic will wear off and you'll disappear." "Why do you hate Christmas so much, Humbug?" asked Santa. "Well, why not?" Nobody has ever asked Humbug why he hated Christmas so. He pondered this for a bit until he realized that the sun was high in the sky. "Santa, does it not bother you that nobody ever thanks you for their gifts?" When Humbug looked up to see Santa still sitting there, he cried out, "Wait! The children should all be awake now. Why have you not disappeared?" Just then there was a bustle of energy as 4 little elves danced into the cave cheering. They surrounded Humbug in a warm embrace. "Humbug, you did it! You found Santa! Someone kidnapped him and you found him. Well done." You see, kids, Nutter, Kilter, Peter, and Whisk knew that it was Humbug that kidnapped Santa. They had been entering the cave and heard his evil plan to make Christmas disappear, echoing around. But they also heard Santa ask Humbug why he hated Christmas. While working on a plan to free Santa safely, they heard Humbug's question and realized he didn't hate Christmas. He hated making toys and not being told thank you each year. He hated singing carols and not hearing you have a lovely voice. Santa and the elves worked so hard each year without anyone noticing their hard work. On the holiday, he just wanted to hear thank you. So they decided that to free Santa, they just needed to make him feel appreciated. After the big elf hug, Humbug realized what a big mistake it had been to kidnap Santa Claus. It wasn't Santa's fault that he had hated Christmas. It wasn't about being told thank you. The children thank the elves and Santa every year by being happy with the toys they were given. "Oh no, we have to deliver all the toys or the children will be so unhappy." Humbug hurried over to Santa to untie him. "Well, about that," started Whisk. "We did it," cried Nutter, Peter, and Kilter. "You did?" asked Santa and Humbug together. "We did," said Whisk, "but the toys may have gotten a little mixed up." Santa and the elves, including Humbug, hurried to Ho-Ho Valley, where they quickly made a doll and a pair of rubber boots. Santa handed them to Humbug. "Can you see that these get delivered?" "Me?" asked Humbug, climbing into the sleigh with Whisk. "I slept horribly tied up in that cave worrying about Christmas. I need to get a good night's sleep," said Santa, winking at Whisk. When Humbug knocked on Mamie Brown's door and left the doll on the doorstep, she heard her cry out in joy. Then at Charlie Smith's door, he yelled out, "Thank you, Santa," when he found the boots. And at that moment, Humbug realized he loved the joy of Christmas giving. The end. That was a great story. Now we're going to sing the song Santa Claus is Coming to Town, which you probably already know. Sing along with us if you do. Ready? You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Very good. All right. Join us next time for another Tuesday Tales. Follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next time, bye.